Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And the starting group for Chicago. James, outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And there it is for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Washington. Here's Smooth. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to A-Train. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from James. And so here is Chicago. 6-point game. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Smooth. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
Well, truth be told, they got pumped on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. And they're on the break. Now here's Jackson Davis. Covered by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Smooth. Back to James. 3-pointer. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by A-Train. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. The shot by Russell, no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Smooth. Oh!
Wow!
And that one is hammered home.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Jackson Davis. Still without a bucket. Down low. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Shooting for Chicago, number 10, at the line for
And it's tied up with that one. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. James outside. Here's Smooth. He's got 6. There's a screen to the inside. It's picked off. Pass to Jackson Davis. There's the 3. Washington grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Johnson finds James. Here's Smooth. Fires it. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, Coach, we're headed down the home stretch here. What's the mindset across the league?
Well, it all depends on where you are, Brian, in the race. If you're in playoff contention, then you've got a natural motivator, and that's where you're focused. If you're a team that's out of the postseason picture, you're probably already thinking ahead to next year.
1, 2, 3. Cancun. Here's Jackson Davis. Following the score by Detroit. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Here's Smooth. Covered by Jackson Davis. They get the rebound. And that one's good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good. Chicago trails by 4. Russell from outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's Smooth. Covered by Jackson Davis. Smooth. Pass to James. Drains the triple. James has got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's A-Train. No points so far. Russell up top. Check by James. 5 to shoot. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. In 3rd, Chicago.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
number 2. Number 2.
Here's Smooth. Covered by Jackson Davis. Back to Washington. Jacks up a 3. And Detroit another 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. A moment here to see the numbers for him. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's A-Train. Shot to stop the run. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Johnson. No made baskets yet to the paint. Here's Smooth. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Takes a 3. The rebound by Detroit.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team, no matter what you do. And it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
Chicago trails by 7. to the wing on the left. Five on the clock. Pass to A-Train. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. A-Train's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The Prophet, the pass to A-Train. To the middle. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Washington outside. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Going inside. They get it back. Johnson nails the baby hook. And Detroit leads by 8.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
From deep three-point land. James with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Chicago trails by 8. Pass to Jackson Davis. 46 seconds left in the first. It's stolen by James. Driving to the basket, and it's James with the jam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Jackson Davis. He had 9 points in his last time out. Tries again. No good on the layup. Detroit leading by 10. Washington outside. Misses from short range. And so it's Detroit ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
They've got James, also Johnson out there, and it's Washington in at the 2. And for Chicago, Johnson with a bucket.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And for Detroit, they've got Johnson. He's out there with James. And it's Washington in at shooting guard. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
He does not get the second one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Washington powers it through.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Jackson Davis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Number 7, first personal foul, second team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And now let's take a look at the most efficient shooting guards in the league this year. Detroit leading by 14. Here's Smooth. Give him 8 points now. Washington outside. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Drills it from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. James outside. Pass to Smooth. The shot's good on the assist by James. Smooth's got 10 points in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Back to Jackson Davis. Down low. Got a piece of it. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to James. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up on Tuesday and then Friday. Chicago trails by 13. The Prophet, the pass to Russell. Back to Jackson Davis. To the inside. Here's A-Train. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Russell. Pass to A-Train. Jackson Davis with it. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jackson Davis.
Dion Johnson.
The home team on D. At one point, they led by 16.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
Pass to Washington. Tipped away. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. Inside. The layup off target. Chicago trails by 11. And here's Russell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Russell's got 6.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Washington outside. Here's Smooth. Off the mark, and the drought continues. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Outside Russell. And here's the fast break. For 3, James. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Detroit. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Chicago trails by 10. Pass to Russell. Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. And here's Johnson. Still no points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And A-Train gets it to go.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Here's Smooth. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for Detroit.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 10. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Now here's Johnson. There's a screen. On the take. That one no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Smooth. Chicago with a rebound. Now Russell. James with a steal. Pass to Johnson. Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. Chicago trails by 12. Here's A-Train. They set the pick. From the top of the key. Yes, it's good. A-Train's got 11 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And he drops it in from the low post. And Detroit leads by 12.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Washington. Give him 8. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by A-Train. Chicago trails by 12. Left side, Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of basketball. From the high post. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson a screen on Russell. Smooth. Pass to Johnson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1, Johnson.
And Johnson, no good on that one. Goes up again, and he lays it in. He's got 13.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. And that one's on target from the wing.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
The 3 is up. Russell with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Johnson. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Smooth grabs the miss. Smooth's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Johnson. Pass to Smooth. Russell against Washington. It's stolen. Here's A-Train. The rebound by Detroit. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. They're really working the paint now.
Russell against James. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And so it's Detroit with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny, and seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all a 3 seed or higher. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for Detroit.
Man,
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Jackson Davis. He's scoreless on the court for Chicago. Outside Russell. They set the pick. Baseline try. No good that time. Detroit leading by 16. James goes in and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. All right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. Number 1, Chicago.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
Now Jackson Davis. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Shot from the low post is good. 7 points in the game. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Washington outside. Off with the layup. Stolen by Russell. Fires the three. Second chance effort.
Detroit foul. James. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Pass to Washington. Now, here is James. Washington outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Detroit. Chicago trails by 14. A-Train passes to Russell. Here's the three. The rebound by Detroit. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. They have no answer defensively inside.
Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Now here's Jackson Davis. He's guarded closely. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 10.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
James passes to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Detroit leading by 16. Into the lane. Oh, he picked him clean. To the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
The shot. Battles through traffic and lays it in. James has got 11 points.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Detroit foul. Johnson. First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Number 3, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Outside Johnson. And there's the screen. Pass to Washington. Stolen by Russell. And here they come. Pushing it up now.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
James passes to Smooth. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Russell. In transition, here they come. Back to Jackson Davis. James with a steal. Down low. Here's Johnson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And Johnson drops them both. Chicago trails by 15. To the inside. Intercepted. To the paint. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the middle. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And while we have a moment, a look at the top rookie passers in the second half of the season so far. And it's Detroit with the ball. They led by as many as 18. A deep three. And it's Washington missing. Chicago trails by 15. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Johnson. There's the steal. Now here's Jackson Davis. Not a lot of room. Here's Russell. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Russell's got 14.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Detroit leading by 12. Pass to Smooth. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis.
Personal foul, 4th team foul. Russell deciding where to go with it. And then Russell
needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And slam dunk by James.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. There's a screen. Fires for three. The rebound by Detroit. The three from Washington. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Russell against James. Outside Russell. 6 on the shot clock.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Russell.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Smooth. Inside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Chicago trails by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the third. And he banks in the layup. He's got 16.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to James. Washington outside. Unloads. No good with a layup. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Shoots from 12. The shot misses. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They led by as many as 18. Johnson on the wing. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. Chicago trails by 11. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Pass to Washington. To the paint. Tipped. James against Russell. Washington outside. Fires the three. They get it again. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
James with the ball. He's got 13. Here's the teardrop. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Detroit, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Washington. James is out there with Johnson, and it's Smooth in at the point guard position. Back to James. Washington outside. Goes up from the block. Uses the glass that time. It's good. And Detroit leads by 17. Now here's Jackson Davis. Tight defense on him. Outside Russell. Over James. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Russell against James. Out to the wing. Washington outside. Takes the 3. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Washington's got 20 points.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
James outside. Down low. Here's Smooth. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Chicago trails by 20. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Russell from outside. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Washington. They set a pick. Up and over Russell. No luck on that one. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And slam dunk by James.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Russell against James. Outside Russell. He takes it in. And then Russell with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. James outside. Pass to Smooth. And here's Washington. The 3 is up. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Plenty of space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Jackson Davis has gotten his first bucket of the night. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Smooth. Pass to Washington. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Washington's got 23 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Out to the right wing. Outside Russell. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Russell's got 8 points here in the quarter. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Johnson passes to Washington. James outside. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
The ball goes to Chicago.
Chicago making a switch here.
Number 88, Dylan. Number 88.
Chicago trails by 13. Outside Russell. Back to Jackson Davis. Here's A-Train. He's guarded by Washington. Clock at 6. Fires high post. He can't hit that time. Detroit leading by 13. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, number 10, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to James. Johnson for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Russell's got 5 rebounds tonight from the arc. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Smooth, pass to Washington. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Detroit.
And that one falls for Washington.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago trails by 10. Pass to Jackson Davis. The 17-footer. And it's in, off the glass.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Now here's Washington. Outside Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Now here's Jackson Davis. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's A-Train. Pass to Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Detroit. They led the game at one point by 20.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Johnson. Russell against Washington. Here's the pick. And he drives in. And the shot's good. Washington's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Russell against James. Russell to pass to the Prophet. It's stolen by James. Here's Smooth. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's A-Train. Buries it from 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Russell against Washington.
2 minutes remaining.
Good work there as it goes. Washington's got 28.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's Russell. The 3. Not going to go that time.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him with an 8.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Count that bucket. Russell's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Johnson with a bucket.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one. Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Pass to James. Outside Johnson. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
"35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell against James. The shot by Russell, no good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Smooth shot is good. And Detroit leads by 16. So it's Detroit picking up the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now for our Player of the Game.